So what I'm going to be going over today is how to transplant your vegetables from your rock wool into your net cups for your hydroponic system. As you can see in the background, I've got some lettuces that I started probably about 2 weeks ago that are probably 4 or 5 times this size. So these ones are just big enough now that they're ready to go into the net cups and ready to go under the lights. So this is my incubation dome that I started them all in. And what I did was germinate the seeds in a cup of water first before, which I'll go over in a later video on how to do that. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of these expanded clay pebbles and put them in the bottom of my basket. Just enough to kind of fill the bottom of the basket. You want your rock wools to sit just about the height of the net cup. Some of these guys have some good little roots coming out of the bottom. You can see a little tap root coming out of the bottom of some of these cubes, so that's about the sign or the time to go ahead and get them into your net cups. So all you do is you take your rock wool, kind of hold it in place in the center of the net cup, and then you take your expanded clay pebbles and place them around the outside. So that's basically what it should look like. A nice little plant in the middle of it. And what I've done is made this tub out of a clear plastic tub. I spray painted it, drilled the holes, and fit it perfectly for my 3-inch net cups. In a later video, I'll go over how I make one of these tubs. As you can see, that's kind of how I have my whole system set up with different tubs. I've got some good basil that's really taken off, and ultimately what we're going to do is hope for a root system like this on all of our lettuces. So I'm going to go ahead and work on transplanting those, and we'll come back when I have it all set up. So we're on our last cup here. I'm going to go ahead and get this one all ready. And what I've already done is mixed up a 5-gallon bucket of nutrient water. And so we're going to go ahead and get these guys on the shelf and fill them up with water. What I'm also going to need to do is drill a hole in the side of this guy for the aerator, which I will go over in a future video also. Whenever I show you how I make my tubs, I'll show you how I drill the holes in the side for the aerators and get those all set up. Want to do is go ahead and fill the water up to where it just reaches the bottom of the basket. So as you can see, the water is just touching the bottom of the basket, and that's how you know you have the right depth of water in your bin. You don't want to overfill it because you're going to drown your plants. So just fill it up to the bottom of the basket and you'll be good. And there you have it. One bin of red oak lettuce planted. As I said, these ones are about 2 weeks old, and so hopefully these guys will be looking that big at least within a couple of weeks, and we'll check back in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.